Now comes the question on the linear equation which can be sketched on the Cartesian plane. What if the line is given on the Cartesian plane and I would like to find its equation? I am talking about the reverse process of understanding the line and its graph. So let's see the investigation in today's session about how we can identify the equation of the line which is on the Cartesian plane. The reverse process of understanding the line through the graph. So let's see the concept. The reverse process here is, given the line in Cartesian plane, finding its equation is how we are going to identify through this. So let's see how we can identify the line through its, identify the equation of the line through its line in the Cartesian plane. Let's see how we can investigate. For example, I take the line which is in the Cartesian plane to investigate through its equation which needs to be identified through the plane and its line. So let me take the Cartesian plane x dash and y dash. Now let me take the scale on x axis, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -2, -3, and this, and then along y axis, which is 1, 2, 3, and this. Now let me take a line on this Cartesian plane. Imagine I take a line with this, and so on and so forth out here. So I get the line passing through say this. Here is the line. Here is the Cartesian plane. Now my question is, what will be the equation of this line? Is how I understand the reverse process of understanding that given the line in Cartesian plane, how to find its equation. So let's see how we can find the equation of this line L. Now here I have a Cartesian plane in which the line lies here. As clearly this passes through origin, the first thing I identify that this line L must have the equation y equals kx, no doubt, because it passes through origin. It must be of the form y equals kx. And similarly, as I see that every x coordinate, when x is 2, I identify its y as 1, which I identify. Now when x is 4, I see that my y is 2. Similarly, when I take the third point, when x is 6, my y is 3. So I try to identify a pattern between the x values and the y values. So clearly I see here that 1 is always, when I write this in the form 2 by 2. Similarly, when I have y equal to 2, indirectly it is nothing but 4 by 2. So this 4 coming into the numerator. Similarly, when I have y equal to 3, which is obtained from the third point, it is nothing but in terms of x, which is 6 by 2, provided this gets connected with this. Clearly we see that in this, every y value is half of the x value. That implies every y value on L is half of its x value, as clearly seen in this investigation, which shows every y value on line L is half of its x value. Therefore, my every y mathematically is half of x, is how I identify. Therefore, I got an equation which is y equals x by 2. Therefore, equation of line L is y equals x by 2 is how I understand. Equation of line can be identified through its line in the graph. This line in the graph in the Cartesian plane is with its equation y equal to x by 2, investigated through its x coordinates and y coordinates, which gives me the condition. Reverse process of understanding the equation of line through its Cartesian graph.
If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel to get more videos on CBSE syllabus.